What the hell are you doing here?
What do you mean?
And where's Maurice?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know what you got going on, but you can't stay here.
I just can't get up and leave, Calvin.
I don't care. You can't stay here.
Well, Maurice already said I can.
You know what? I'm moving my shit out of here. I can't do this.
Well, maybe you should.
All right, Sistas fans, as I mentioned in my review, the live stream, and other videos about this week's episode or the season premiere, I'm still just looking at the fact that Tyler seems to have written the characters to have, in one episode, some scenes with characters being maybe a couple of minutes max. The fact that we have some characters like Calvin, for example, in this one scene with Q, express and use far more common sense than he did in the entirety of season 4. To go from, what are you still doing here? No, I don't want you living here, to, to go to that from, you know what? After hearing Q's story, I'm cool with him living here. There's not enough time in the day. I mean, look, you just go through my sister's playlist. I've talked about this plenty of times. Even after I said I'm done talking about this storyline, the next episode will come out and just be even dumber than the last. So all of a sudden, Calvin is showcasing all the right suspicions and whatnot that he should have done all of last season. This guy is a criminal. You're wondering where Maurice is. Your phone's blowing up from the same, correctional facility that, hey, this is the same way your phone blew up, or Maurice's phone blew up when, you were incarcerated. So, first of all, I'm no stranger to not answering a phone number I don't recognize. But if my phone is blown up by the same phone number, I would answer it to see who it is, So that's mistake number one with Calvin, where, oh, yeah, he's finally showing the common sense he should have used, and yet now he's dumb for not checking his phone. And while he wasn't looking, I think Q, what did he do? Like, he turned the volume off on the phone. That way he wouldn't notice it going off. Also, you go from saying, you know what, bump this, I'm not staying in this place as long as you're here, to, I'm moving my stuff out. Right on, Calvin, get the hell out of there. If Q ain't leaving, especially. But then on the back half, it's like, just because you saw some somewhat decent looking food, you decide to just, plant your ass down on a chair and eat. This the same crap that Maurice did last season. It's ridiculous. It's just the whole thing of, all it takes is a meal to change your mind. This guy is a known criminal. He held Maurice and your girl Sabrina, or the girl you want, Sabrina, at gunpoint. But because you saw what he was cooking, everything is okay. Oh, we're not roommates. You were fine with him staying there before. What are you up to? No, he had a backstory that you thought was enough for him to stay. Remember, Calvin? I don't want you staying here. Well, Maurice said I could stay. Maurice saying that Q could stay is as flimsy as his quote-unquote confession that got him and Sabrina locked up. Can we get over the storyline, please? It makes no sense. I mean, look, go ahead and listen to the entire audio from the scene and tell me what you think. I couldn't play the entire thing because it's longer than 30 seconds, but just listen to how quickly Calvin goes from, hey, look, I don't trust your stink ass too. You know what? That food does look good.
What the hell are you doing here?
What do you mean?
And where's Maurice?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know what you got going on, but you can't stay here.
I just can't get up and leave, Calvin.
I don't care. You can't stay here.
Well, Maurice already said I can.
You know what? I'm moving my shit out of here. I can't do this.
Well, maybe you should.
I am.
Look, I cooked.
Say what?
Yeah, check it out.
It does look good.
Just for you.
What are you up to?
Man, look, I'm just here to help you.
Nah. You up to something.
I'm not.
before you start scooping all that shit, did you wash your hands?
Of course. It's clean. Look, just eat.
All right, well,
Eat.
I'll take a little.
That's all you want? Talking about the food.
Yeah, okay. Why are you doing this?
What do you mean?
Forget it.
Look, just eat.
Why do I keep getting this call?
From who?
I keep getting a call from a correction institute.
Really?
Yeah, and the only criminal I know is standing right here.
Well, I won't be calling you.
Nah, that's how you used to call Maurice.
Yeah, so, yeah, let's go ahead and make you a plate, sit there.
I got it.
Let's go ahead and enjoy, man.
I need a fork.
Got you, right here. Go ahead and sit down and enjoy your meal.
Is that the fork you just put in your mouth?
Yeah, but, we're roommates.
Nah, we're not roommates.
Yeah.
Now I get my own fork.
Okay.
You see what I mean? It just goes back to the weird writing and the lack of consistency because of the fact that, okay, Calvin, where are you going to go if you move out? It's just one of those things where Q, apparently, all he needs to do is testify in court and he's free to walk. That's what Logan said. Like, look, find you a job, make a decent living to really show that, oh, this guy is working a legit job. So, yeah, he wouldn't rob a bank, despite the fact that he has no history of employment while the robbery took place. So it doesn't really make sense at all how this is supposed to work. It makes you wonder whose side is Logan really on and what kind of undercover human trafficker police officer is he. Is stupid. On top of that, Calvin just, in the next episode, we know Danny comes over, tells Calvin about the whole bank robbery investigation and how Sabrina got arrested, and then we'll see Calvin punch Q in the face. It makes you wonder, will he throw Q out? That kind of thing. And I think that's probably what's going to happen. I mean, this could be the one and only fight that Calvin actually wins because we know he's 0-2 in the series when it comes to Jacoby and Bio. But in this case, also when it comes to Bio, is he going to find out about a robbery? What is he going to do about it? But I would hate to see this whole Q situation and Sabrina being arrested somehow being the catalyst for Calvin and Sabrina getting back together, because the connection makes zero sense if that's the case. But I don't know. This entire storyline is dumb as hell. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Look, I know the way to a man's heart's through his stomach, but this is just asinine. Imagine, like, I don't know, you have a roommate, I don't know, your spouse, relationship partner, whoever. Let's just say somebody close to you was held at gunpoint by a robber. And for whatever reason, the victim, the person allows this person to stay in your apartment or whatever. And then when you get suspicious, you drop all suspicions because they made a good looking meal or something. I don't know. I think Calvin's an idiot for this. Not only in the way he's being written from stay with us to you need to get the hell up out of here, because it seems the only reason he's suspicious now is because of the whole his head resting on Q's, crotch while he was drunk. Weird. I don't know. All right, I'm done on this. All right, like and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. And I'll catch you in the next one.